Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you so much for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of February 15th through the 21st. Before we get started, a couple of quick announcements. First of all, I do have one slot left in the group mentoring session on February the 28th at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. You can Google and find out what time that will be for you. Group mentoring sessions are where I work with a select few group of people. 4 is the maximum amount in the sessions. And what we do is we look at your psychic abilities, kind of explore those, and learn ways to enhance or expand those. So it's a lot of fun. If you're interested in that, go ahead and drop me a line, let me know. You can find my contact information on my website, amista.info. And if you're interested in being a part of a group mentoring session, but that time does not work for you, let me know that. We'll schedule something that works for both of us, and then we'll open it up to the rest of the public, see who else wants to join in. So that's that announcement. Let's get on with the second one. As most of you know, I did do February monthly forecasts. This is the first time that I did monthly forecasts. I'm watching very closely the number of views on them. I'm expecting them to have more views than the weeklies because they are applicable to more time than the weeklies are. But so far they're not they're not doing what I thought they would. So if they don't do better, then I'm probably not going to do any more monthlies. So if you guys watch the monthlies and if you guys liked the monthlies, you want to share those as much as you can. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever you have social media that you can share, that's what you want to do, because unless these views go up, that's going to be the last monthly video that I do, because unless there's a lot more views on those, I'm not going to be looking at that as worth my time and effort and energy to sit down for a day and put together 12 videos for people for a month. So that's that news and that announcements. If you like the monthlies, please share them. If you don't like them, do nothing and they will go away. Okay, so now let's get started with your weekly forecast, Capricorn. On Monday, you have a fun card. This is the Devil card. And I say fun, I'm being a little bit sarcastic because the experience usually is not fun, but the payoff for going through the experience is so awesome. When I see the Devil card come up, this is telling me that on Monday, you Capricorns are going to be facing some kind of thing that makes you afraid. It's a big fear for you. And what happens when we face fears is we start to kind of dissect them. We look at them and we go, what's so scary about you? What's the worst case scenario here? What would I do in the worst case scenario? Oh, look, there's a solution to this problem. Why were you so scary to start with? So that's kind of what happens when we face our fears. All of a sudden we realize, what were we afraid of? What was that? So I'd love to see the Devil card. It's not comfortable to face fears, definitely for sure, but it's fantastic to realize that they're not nearly as bad as what we thought they were. And that's what I see coming up for you Capricorns on Monday. Tuesday, 9 of Cups showing up in reverse. What is this telling me? Capricorns, 9 of Cups in reverse. A little different energy than normal on this card. What I'm actually pulling is that some of you Capricorns are deciding that time for fun and games in life is over. It's time to get serious. Whatever that means for you in your life, whether that means getting over commitment phobias and finding someone and really settling down and creating that kind of secure lifestyle, whether it means getting serious about your finances and starting to put things in place so that you know you have a nest egg for when you're older and maybe it's not as easy to work. Whatever that might mean for you. And it feels like this is not a major arcana card, but it feels like whatever this decision is a big decision. And it feels like this big decision to follow through with it is full of just small steps, like baby steps towards reaching this ultimate goal. But it's like you're getting serious about moving towards that goal now. Time for fun and games is over is what I'm seeing when I look at that card for you Capricorns. And I gotta say, I don't feel like this is something that somebody else is making you choose this or nagging you or telling you you have to do this. Maybe they are, but I feel like you're making this decision as a result of your own logical thought processes here. Okay, so that is Tuesday. Wednesday, we have the Page of Coins showing up for you, Capricorn. This just means you have good news about money or material assets. A lot of times for me, this will come up as maybe you find out you don't have to pay for something you thought you were going to have to pay for, or you get an invoice that's much smaller than you expected, or maybe your job wants to reimburse you for your cell phone expenses or for your travel expenses or something along those lines. Maybe you get a raise at work. Maybe you're finding out that you're going to be getting a bonus at work, but it's just good news about money or about material assets coming in for you on Wednesday. Now Thursday, Capricorn, what we have coming up is the Ten of Cups showing up in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse, gosh, you're the second sign to get this on Thursday. So Ten of Cups in reverse is just telling me that you have some kind of relationship that's going backwards from where you would like it to. So, excuse me, I'm on a whole new schedule and I feel like I have jet lag or something. Still getting adjusted to it. So anyway, this can be any kind of relationship. For a lot of you, this will be a romantic relationship, but this can also be something for some of you that could be happening in a family relationship, a friendship, or a business relationship where things are going backwards instead of forwards. So don't pen yourself into thinking, oh, well, I don't have a romantic relationship, so that is no way that's going to apply to me. It can't go backwards. You have some kind of relationships in your life. It can apply to any of those. So here's the thing, though. This is a general reading, so I do want to remind everybody, because it is a general reading, not everything is actually going to apply to all the Capricorns out there who view this. My agreement with Sacred Spirit is that most of it will apply to the majority of you. So if you're not in the majority, you may not have much of it applying to you, or you may not have any of it applying to you. You'll know. It'll resonate with you, and you'll know what applies and what doesn't. Also, if you notice that like basically none of this resonates with you, then you may want to go ahead and check your rising sign and check your moon sign and see if those resonate better. I have had that happen for myself with different people that I listen to on YouTube, where they're normally right on for my sun sign, and like maybe 1 week or 1 month I'll be like, that sounds nothing like my life. So I go listen. Usually my rising sign in that case is pretty much on. So that can happen. In my experience, it doesn't happen very often, but you never know. All right, so Friday for Capricorn, what you guys have coming up is a fantastic card. This is probably my second favorite card in the whole deck, and this is the Sun card. It just talks about having a day, or at least having a section of time during the day on Friday where you're doing exactly what you want to do, exactly how you want to do it, and nobody is interfering or trying to tell you that you should be doing it some other way or you should be doing something else. You're just completely on your own, doing your own thing, having a good time, and it's very productive time as well. You're feeling good about that time. Now, let's look. Saturday and Sunday, both pretty good cards. Okay, so Saturday you have the Nine of Clubs showing up, and this is just telling me that you're preparing for something. You could be preparing to go back to work on Monday. You could be preparing for some kind of recital on Sunday. You could be preparing, if you're in a band and you play out, you could be preparing to play out on Saturday night. You could be preparing to play at a wedding on Sunday. You're preparing for something. Getting ready. That's really the theme of the Nine of Clubs, is getting ready. The original translations that I've run across usually say getting ready for a campaign. That makes it sound kind of like war. But it can also be talking about like an advertising campaign. It can be talking about trying to convince somebody in your family that you really, really, really should have a dog in the house. You know, can be any kind of campaign. So I usually leave the word campaign out of there because that could just be anything, and I think it's kind of confusing because a lot of people try to put a word like that in a box. So when I look at this card, I just think getting ready for something. Now, Sunday. You guys have the Hangman in reverse. I like him in reverse. This just means that there was a problem that you had you feeling kind of stuck, Capricorn, and you've taken some time to meditate, to kind of get tuned in, to wait and let the answer come into you, and that answer has arrived. And so now whatever that situation is that you were feeling stuck in, excuse me, you're not feeling stuck anymore. You're ready to move forward. So nice card to end the week on, Capricorns. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. I appreciate all of your support. Those of you who want the monthlies to continue, remember to share those. Those of you who don't care, don't worry about it. They'll go away. Everybody have a fantastic week. I will see you back here the next time. Peace out.